Well, hello. I've never been a sock maker. I guess you know that, except that, what's her name? Jofo Bug. Jofo Bug. Anyway, she taught me how to make slippers. And then I made a pair of socks, and now I'm working on the second pair. And this pair, the picture in the book, let me show you the picture. Let me just find it here. Okay. So here's the picture. Can you see that pattern on the socks? Well, this is something I've never done before. I have made a design, like using a different yarn and making triangles or something. But I've never done this with a bit of a cable stitch. And look at, all you have to do is follow directions. And I'm doing it. This is 2 socks. This is called Toe Up. And so they're separate. They've each got their own threads. It'd be nice to get that thread out of the way while I show you these perfect socks. See, aren't you impressed? I love how impressed my mother is. Whenever I do something cool, she says, "Oh, wow, look at that." See, and I've never done it before. And I really have no idea how I did it, but except I followed the directions. The directions said knit 1, purl 1, put the next stitch onto a holder, so I used the tweezers. Then it said knit 1, and then knit the one on the tweezers. Didn't say tweezers. And then knit 1, purl 1, purl 1. Knit 1, put 1 on the tweezers. When you put on the tweezers, you either lean it to the front or to the back. And while it's either to the front or the back, you knit the next stitch. And then you knit the stitch that's on the tweezers. That's right. And you people that do cable stitches all the time, this is telling you nothing new. It's 1 cable. It's not like 4 stitches at a time, which would make big cables. I'm very proud of myself. And you can be proud of me too. You can do this at home. The book is called Toe Up, 2 at a Time Socks. It is by Melissa Morgan Oakes, best-selling author of 2 at a Time Socks. So this is Toe Up, 2 at a Time Socks. And I'm enjoying it very muchly. And I'm learning a lot. I never knew how to do any of this, and now I can. I used to just knit and make long shawls, but there's only so many shawls you need. But socks. I could make a whole drawer full of socks. Yes, I could. I could make everybody's drawer full of socks. Well, I know there's a bit of time constraint, but I can show you how to do it too. Do you want to see how I do this? See, and I do all that stuff on this side, and then when I get to the end, I turn it around and it's nothing. It's just straight stocking knit stitch. And because I'm always on the outside, I never have to purl. Well, except for those little 2 together purls everywhere. But usually I don't have to purl. So did you enjoy conference? Did you watch conference? I loved it. Okay, well, this is Nancy. Today I'm in Georgia. It's the April Fool's Day. April Fools. What could I say for April Fools? I have no idea. Willem's going to phone eventually, and he's going to have a big joke to tell me. Am I ready? I just should be ready and not believe anything he says. He's probably going to say something a little out of the ordinary. You know, like last year it was that he ordered wood and the wood broke the piled the wood near the teepee, but it fell through and broke the windows. I believed him at first. Was very relieved when it was not true. And you remember the time I wrote an email. I sent it to everybody on my contact list, and it was a big joke, but it was really serious. And I'm a good writer, so I really made it up. The bear came to the window, and he could smell something or whatever, and he put his hand through the window, the glass, and then he pulled the frame, and the whole side of the wall just broke because it's only vinyl and a sheet of plywood. You know their claws are that long, so you could easily just claw through that. And then walk through the insulation, which the insulation's on the back of the wood. You could just walk through the plywood, the drywall. Just anyway, so he came into the house. He just ripped the house and came in. It wasn't a brick house. It's not like what is the Little Piggies? Anyway, it's not the right Little Piggies. Which reminds me, I wonder if the Little Piggies will be on Once Upon a Time. That would be fun. Anyway, and so I said, well, he came in and I got everybody and we all ran outside and we hid in the car in the driveway, waiting till he came out. And then I could hear cans falling, I heard lots of clanging and crashing. And he had wandered around and gone in the kitchen and pulled all kinds of stuff on the floor. The refrigerator was on its side and all the cans and everything was everywhere. And of course he had done his duty on everything. And then eventually he went out the way he came in. And we saw him come out, and of course we were all hiding in the car. And so after he was well gone, we went back in the house, and oh my gosh, what a lot of work cleaning up that mess. And then after all of the cleaning up, I said, I hope your April Fool's Day was better than mine. Isn't that great? Oh dear, I could fool you guys. Because everybody believes me because I tell the truth. That's, taking advantage of a good situation. Okay, well, you can do this at home. I want to know what your April Fool's Day spoof is. Okay, ta-ta. Oh, and you can do these socks at home too. It's really fun to learn something new. Bye-bye. You saw it here last. You can do this at home. Results may differ.